Oh, I screwed up. I'm trying to work on my theme song. Okay, I got to fade, right? I'll get this. All right, this is spontaneous. It's not scripted. That's what makes Tabor talk great. Okay, all right. So I posted recently. I posted a few videos, a couple of videos on UFC. Actually, my earlier post, I talked about how I am conflicted as with the UFC as a spectator. By the way, I'm a lifetime martial artist practitioner. I started studying martial arts when I was 18. I started with Shaolin Kung Fu. I actually posted a video earlier. I'm not going to get into my whole background, but Shaolin Kung Fu, I have a mixed martial arts background as well. I've studied some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai. I have a little bit of wrestling in my background and also boxing. So I love the sport. I'm super passionate about it. I love the sport. I love the guys and gals who are involved with the sport. And it's incredible. I'll be doing a lot more video recordings on the sport itself and how awesome it is. But I am conflicted and it scares me. As I said in my last video, I'm finishing up watching UFC 239 on Fight Pass. If anyone doesn't have Fight Pass, wow, every single UFC event is there. They also have other things, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu tournaments. It's fucking amazing. $9.99 a month, and you just can't beat it. So the headliner, it was just, that card was incredible. UFC 239, as I talked about in my last video, with Jorge Masvidal. Is that how, maybe I'm pronouncing his name? Masvidal. I should know this, but Jorge knocking out Ben Askren in 2 seconds with a flying knee. It was really devastating. Actually, the Luke Rockhold fight was really interesting. Also, the female Amanda Nunes, the great Amanda Nunes, probably the greatest female mixed martial artist ever. No question about it. Amanda Nunes, and devastates Heidi Holm. And then the main event there with John Jones and DC Cormier, DC Daniel Cormier. So I haven't seen that yet. So I'm going to watch it in a few minutes. I know the outcome though. I know that John Jones won. But anyway, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. It was John Jones Santos. Okay. All right, I should probably do this. No, okay, I'm going to continue on. So anyway, as I said in my last video recording, I am conflicted with the sport. As much as I love it, I think it's the greatest sport in the world. Not even close. The most dramatic. I mean, I literally stand up. I can't even sit down when I'm watching these UFC events, like literally the whole time just filled with excitement, and I love it all. I love the drama, and again, I have a martial arts background, so I'm looking for technical aspects. It's beautiful. The sport is beautiful, but it's savage too. It's beyond words brutal, and somebody's going to die. I can't believe that nobody has died yet. In the UFC, I know people have died in mixed martial arts. And let me just jump right into this. The guy who scares me the most is Francis Ngannou. Like the whole heavyweight class. Like these guys are too fucking big and powerful and smash. It literally is like getting hit with a sledgehammer and ground and pound. Can you imagine a guy 260 pounds, solid muscle, boom, on top of you, smashing you? How do people survive this? So I'm just going to play a little bit of a highlight of Francis Ngannou, and I hope UFC doesn't block me. They suck that way. They had one of my videos, like anything to do with UFC, they're really scumbags about that with blocking. But anyway, watch this. This is Francis Ngannou, top 5 finishes. This is devastating and incredible. Ready? Here we go.
Lopez, the MMA factory in Paris, says they bring in guys.
Can you imagine? Look at that man.
Francis Ngannou, private in color. Here you see me fighting at range. Arlovsky fires, just misses. Ngannou comes over the top of the left hand. Boom. Beautiful.
Oh, I hate when that happens. All right, I do that all the time. I inadvertently cut it off.
That is not Ngannou's best punch, right? That's how powerful this man is. He's almost fading backwards as he lands that right hand, and sends Arlovsky, who's a big dude, flying backwards to the canvas. This man is scary. here from Ngannou. Man, this guy is super strong. Look at this. He has this. He got it. Wow! Francis Ngannou by submission, round one. Look at this. He's using this to fight off the clinch. As Hamilton's looking to go for a
This I have no problem with. This is submission.
Throws him to the ground.
It's the punches that.
Puts his knee on the
That's an
belly,
incredible
just enjoying
technique, by the way,
thickness behind
people.
your back. Anthony Hamilton is not
That's a Kimura there.
man, but wow.
This is the shit that scares me. That's it.
Yeah, he's bloodied up too. Henrique bloodied up. Uppercut.
Yeah, he's done. That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Wow.
See that?
Knockout. Vicious uppercut.
Wow.
Look at that man. You want to get hit by that man?
Serious power. That left uppercut was nasty. Outstanding combinations. Look at this right hand. Sneaks through, catches him on the temple, had him hurt. And a barrage. Look at this left uppercut. And that's the end of the fight right there. He landed one more shot afterwards, but he was completely out. He landed that one on the neck, actually.
You know, you don't see a lot of 4 to 5 piece combinations from big heavyweights. That's what made the difference in this fight.
Much has been made of Velasquez's injuries, but in terms of his body, he's never felt more confident in it. Oh, he got Velasquez's hurt.
That's it.
And
That's
Ngannou
it.
closes the show.
Oh, my
Just
goodness
like that,
gracious.
Francis Ngannou has knocked out Cain Velasquez.
Wow.
1-2 down the middle. Boom. And we see, watch
Move
Cain's
that
knee.
soda can out of the reflector.
It just gives out. Ooh, right there. Just gave out, just slipped, gave out, and then started eating some huge punches. I mean, that's all it takes. It was the first 1-2 that did the trick, and then the big heavy Ngannou right here lifting up, and then the weight, and you see it slide out, the knee pop, that's it.
Francis Ngannou with the biggest win of his career. Not a lot of people burning up Mick Maynard's phone to try to get a matchup with Ngannou.
Oh!
Francis Ngannou has arrived!
That's what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just perfect on the chin. And shut him completely off with one shot. That's how scary Francis Ngannou is. I mean, that's like a scene in a movie.
Okay. There's another one, too, with, who was it, Overeem? And it's just devastating. So that's a huge man with tremendous power, and someone's going to die, and that's just the way it is. And I have a hard time watching heavyweights. I mean, you could die anyway for sure, but the heavyweights, it's like I feel really weird. You know, it's like a real kind of a sickening feeling, and it's the problem, man. Our society's fucked up. Like I said, I'm conflicted. I love the sport, but well, you saw it. Okay, Tabor Talk. Let me fade out with my theme music. All right, little rough here, I know. I don't have my theme song queued up. I inadvertently shut off my YouTube. I'm sorry, I shut off my phone by accident, but that's what makes this show special, right? Tabor Talk. So fading out. Here is my song. Celebration Day. Let's see how horrible I am. Let me try it again. Ready? Tabor Talk.